Welcome to Mr. Dungle's channel today, September the 2nd, 2021. I hope each and every one of you are having a fabulous day. As always, we'd like to remind you this is not financial advice and this is done for entertainment purposes only. Currently on the agenda for today, we are going to be speaking about Solana, SOL, and its explosive gains when we came in, when we got out, and everything we did. BTC currently in the midst of a dump, vet, Pull X, a gem, hidden gem, Harmony 1 as well. And I'm going to be talking about certain coins we talk about in our trading groups and signal groups that they've already been informed, and it's about time I share it with you guys. You guys may be a little bit late to the party, but you can still have a chance. I mean, as always, you can message Mr. Dungles on Twitter at that's M as in Mary Dungles, and that's that. I'd like to hit you with the please subscribe to this channel and hit that like button on your way in, out, and whatever you like to do. Here we go. It's Solana currently trading at $133.45. We have a BTC coming in right now. You see that beautiful. And again, we have another correction. I'd like to signal that out. This is not a top, which everybody's crazy to call. I'll be like, oh, it's the top. It's done. It's a blah, blah, blah. No. Well, ladies and gentlemen, everybody be ready. Scott Nichols says, what's up, Dunkles? I've been forever since I caught your live. It's been forever since I caught your live stream. Appreciate it. Wes Luna says, crazy. Airplanes, champagne. PJ Vault says, VT was making a small run. It did make a small run. That's going to be the next coin we talk about right here. You guys see that this is on the hourly chart. We're back at 11 cents, say 12 cents, and Ram went 14.8, nearing that 15 cents. Something so beautiful, something so precious in such short amount of time. You've got to remember, this is what happens during bull runs, extended bull runs, and however you want to label it. PJ Pulse, again, welcome to the channel. We're going to be talking One Harmony as well, a little bit more in depth, as you guys can see. What is going on? What patterns are shaping up? What happened here that we went from 9.6 all the way to 13.6? 4 cents profit. Again, 4 cents profit. West Luna says, was hoping Telcoin had a breakout already. Telcoin does have a imminent breakout. You see here we have a BTC trying to come up. We're going to go out to Tel USDT, which is available on your local exchange of KuCoin. We did have a minor breakout. We also are in a V-shaped formation on the 4-hour chart. We had a breakout as well as it was listed on the exchange groups and all that. Came back down testing, and that's fine. Probably see a level. I mean, we could realistically see probably a 216. We see a 216, slowly make our way up, W up, and then we'll have a, let's see, it'd be here and then here, but not all the way down, around here, and then go up. Day trading has never been easier. Day trading has never been more beautiful. I'm not talking about leverage trading. I'm talking about day trading. I mean, look at the patterns. Look, this is a 4-hour chart. We will change it over to a 1-hour chart. PJ says, do you see Vet 1 making a good run by the end of the year? Absolutely. I still stand by $1 VET, $1 One Harmony, if not more. I still believe that MTV will be around a 10 to 15 cent coin. 102 1.5. Again, AMP has a lot of room to go as well. There comes Mr. Isai, the guy that says, hey, this is pumping, and you look at it and you're like, what? Again, look at this. You have bottomed, you had the exchange hack, came up a bit, came up, boom, to 6.17. You had a chance to get up. That's half a penny. Boom, down. Now here we'll probably sideways trade, which would form a head and shoulders, which is kind of scary because then we'd go down, which is the normal patterns for AMP. You have a good projection of AMP going up to the high side at some point. It's something that you definitely want to pay attention to. As you can see, we have a inverse head and shoulders, even though it's kind of a weird looking one, but you still have one, which would mean we come down And then over the next few days, we should see a breakout. I would like to see a breakout close to that 745 mark, but that's going to take time. Again, first we're going to have to break that 6 cents mark. From there, we're going to have to go to around a 6.4 and then continue going forward. It is something that you guys need to pay attention to. So that is that. We have something we want to share. So I don't know how many of you guys remember this call. We've called pretty much everything that has come on and come out about. Thankfully, we're going to go on KuCoin BTT. Again, it is currently at 4.6. Watch what I'm about to show you. BTT to a penny within 30 days. Now, this was, we're going to zoom out real quick, March 30th, 2021. And for those of you who were here, you guys knew that it actually went over above a penny. And we're going to bring you over to coinmarketcap.com, CoinMarket. Remember the date, that is March 30th, 2021. Boop, boop, boop. March 30th, 2021. And here we go. We're going to have March 30th. So we were right here when we called at 4. And then shortly after, we went all the way to 1292. Again, it's something you have to pay attention to. You need to have a solid source of information, motivation, and inspiration. I want to see you guys win. I get DMs daily. I get messages daily. Hey, man, I don't know what to do. Hey, man, I've been following this person and this person. And I did this and I bought high and I sold low and I panicked and I freaked out. Patience. Patience is what's going to drive you to success in the crypto world. PJ says, you like that ADA run? Absolutely. PJ, I'm sure you were part of the channel when I called it at 30 cents. I remember that on TikTok. We called it. Then we ended up closing TikTok for that same reason. People don't value because Mr. Dungle's network channel isn't flaunting cars and jewelry and look at this. We just make predictions. We're here for the people. No need to. Not depending on YouTube money, not depending on hitting 100K subs. We don't have any of those goals, you know? Again, that is BTT. SNX, Michael Brown says, holding a bag though, it's going slow. I'm going to surprise you. Because SNX, you guys remember, we came in low. This should be on the year-to-date chart right here. You know, we came in around, that would be, nope, that would not be accurate. So we actually came in around $14 and rode it to about, I think it was 20 something. Yes. So we rode it to about 20 something dollars and then came down, right? It's still an amazing coin. It's still an amazing project. The problem is other coins have come out that do exactly the same, if not more. It's still a good long-term hold. I still stand by over $300 by the end of the year. Again, Scott Nichols says, on the days you see your coins up 20-30%, you should definitely be taking profits. Scott Nichols, again, amazing, being just what we preach on this channel. Taking profits, there's nothing wrong. 10%, 5% of your day trading, take your profits. If you're long-term holding, take your profits if you want to. Long-term holds should be on your Ledger Nano wallets, and those should be in positions for 2 to 3 years, you know, realistically. But your day trades, it's something you should definitely be taking profits on, or weekly, you know, profits on. So again, we have Solana, which exploded. You guys had plenty of opportunities to get in this when we called it, you know, and this is on Coinbase. You know, we had that listing. What was it? June on Coinbase. It had the issue, but since then, look at that. You had $24, and you're looking at roughly a 5x. So yes, let's see what else we got. Wes Luna says, I have a long term bag, but also have been trading Telcoin with a small bag. Do you think we now is a good time to get out till the next move? I think you meant right now, but and what coin did you say? I have a long term bag. Telcoin. Uh listen, we don't give advice on this channel. That's number one. But I will take a look and see how things go. We are on the daily time frame here. We still have to hit 6-4, run that back. And, once we test 6-4, then we can come back. This has been amazing, the day trade. You guys remember this. This was that great fall to a penny, close almost to sub a penny. And, came back and it's come back strong. And it's now, it went close to 3 cents. And this was just 7-9 days ago. Come back down a bit and coming up. And that's the way we're going to see it. And we're going to slowly see the progression. We would love to see this. This was amazing. But realistically, even if we have a steady pattern going up, we'd probably just hold or just day trade it. If you get in at 3, buy back at 2-1. We're at 2-5. If you're doing large volumes, that's a lot of money. We have Stephen Andrews with UCANKR had a new Coinbase earn earlier today. Had product on Reddit and said the first of many huge marketing initiatives. Let's check it out. I have been under the weather. I am human. So we are at 10-4. Let's see. Fantasy Hustle says, let's go. So you're on the 1 hour chart. You have an inverse head and shoulders pattern. Boom, and now you're coming back up. Again, entry point should have been 10.35. Well, looking to break out above 11, which would have been half a penny. Realistically, you want to see that 11.25 and then eventually see that 11.485 to cross. So, yes, A and KR, inverse head and shoulders, coming back down and seeing that continuation up to the upside. And we're going to talk about a gem. I'm not going to be on long. I don't feel well. I don't. So we're gonna do this. So you have right here. Pull-X. We called this at, and someone can correct me, I think we called it at, no, we didn't call it that low. We called it at 6. Thoughts on Sia Coin? We covered it last stream or new stream, and it's, going well. Isai, you're part of the group. You've seen what Link is doing. There's no need to ask that again. Crypto Greg looking for a re-entry point on Sol. Thoughts as it may retrace a little. We had a big retracement yesterday, but I'll get back to that in a second. Pull-X, POLX, available on KuCoin right now. 100,000 coins cost you $93. We got in at 6 something, or I think less, to be frank with you. Then the next thing we know, we see the explosion all the way to 0.001, not a penny, but closing in on that next zero to get to the penny. And then we've, been trading and it's coming. I think the next moves are going to be sideways, probably see a little bit more down. If we see downside to the 6s, 7s, or 8s, it's time to load up, obviously. Again, not financial advice. And we would just wait for it to continue to go forward. And before you know it, you'll be at half a penny. And then from there, 1 full penny. And then you won't complain because you'll be making money. And that's what really matters. Tip, though, if you're managing a lot of coins of this, that, or whatever it is, you definitely need to make sure that you are aware that going up with a lot of coins, it's beautiful, it's amazing, but when you're coming down, those hits hurt strong, so you have to be strong with it. Oh, I miss your stream. What do you do? Yes. Michael Brown, give me a little bit. I will cover that here after I cover Crypto Greg. Looking for re-entry on Solana. We're going to go over to Solana again, which was the main topic of the stream. Okay, Solana right now. We have a small W formation. If you want to look at it that way, this is a 1 hour chart, 132. We took profits at, I want to say 133. And then we saw all the way to 134.95. I'm pretty sure we did. Yeah. And then we saw, let me zoom in real quick for you guys to see this. So, you know, we called the 120 mark, then decided to follow 129. While I was at 125, we're like, oh shoot, it could probably go, and with FOMO, go all the way into about 150. And then we saw it retrace rapidly. Well, we see that the red candle is higher than the green candle, meaning it's going to intend to go back up at the very least, which is exactly what it did over the last hours today, yesterday, over the last 24 to 36 hours. So you always want to make sure that you pay attention to these patterns. Again, they're not going to tell you. Most channels aren't going to tell you because they don't know what they're talking about. They're talking about YouTube stuff. That's what they talk about. So this usually signifies, hey, coming down for correction, which we did. We hit all the way to 103, which would have been an amazing, beautiful entry point. Came up, people got excited, 119. Then we saw a little bit of a sell-off, came down around $8 or $9, depending on where you came in. And then from there, we had hit that bottom at 109. But realistically, you probably didn't catch 109 or 110. You probably hit 111. From 111, you continue to move forward. You had a little bit of a pattern. And then, as we called on our group, we said, hey, this is a small inverse head and shoulders. And we're going to the upside, which is exactly what happens. See, so many people are scared to call these little patterns. But I'm sorry, this right here is a left shoulder. This is an inverse head. And this is a right shoulder. It started, came down, boom, and then it went up. And if you can see now, we are all the way at 134. What again did I just teach you guys? 134, you see this red candle, meaning we can continue up to the upside, or we will see retracement, which is what's happening now. We're coming down, come down wherever it feels like coming down to, and then going up. In your answer in short, long term, or whatever, Solana is a coin that will be going to $1,000. It is just a matter of time. That is the only thing that you should be concerned about, but it is a matter of time before it goes, and it's going to be one of those projects that you're going to want to take a look into. I'm not saying it's going to happen by the end of the year, absolutely not, but realistically, over the next 16 to 24 months, you will see a $1,000 Solana. Again, you have to calculate the bear market, bull market, all that other good stuff, FUD, and everything else. So you saw we had the continuation. What happens here? Continuation, we dropped. We went from all the way from 129 to 103. Is that going to happen again? I don't know. There's too much buying pressure, and then you just continue going up. If we saw retracement at 120, that'd be beautiful. We saw lower, you'd be even better, but a lot of people would freak out. And you got to understand, with the weak hands, this is why the market is so volatile. And that is a blessing for a lot of us. But a lot of people don't see it that way. So, make sure you guys understand that. As far as Sia coin, we'll get on coin market cap real quick. Make sure you guys are hitting that like and subscribe button, guys. I don't like to repeat it. Again, here we go. Sia coin is 0.02. Looking at the stats right openly, 100,000. We're under $1 billion market cap. You have 75 million in volume today. You don't have a listed max supply. That's always concerning. So we want to investigate. Again, I don't know much about the project, but you want to investigate whether it is a deflationary product. And you want to see that you have 100,000, you have 48 billion, just say 50 billion tokens at this time. Scott Nichols says, LOL, laughing emoji. I hope everything's good. I'd like to laugh myself too. Sia coin is a native utility coin, Sia, distributed decentralized storage. It acts as a secure trusted marketplace for cloud. So this is like, okay, so the main goal of the project is to become the backbone of storage layer of the internet. Basically, it's trying to become a DNT, which is District Ox, coin that we covered since, I don't know, 3 cents, 4 cents. It went all the way to 30-something cents. And since then, it's been in the 19, 18 cent. So obviously, if you see this at 20 cents, it had 2 cents, and you're like, shoot, I can get it in for, 10 cents. Or I can buy, I can 10x. This is a coin that can 10x. I'll give you that. By the end of the year, we'll probably see a 20-cent Sia coin. As far as a day trade, it's not something... Yeah, dude, you slay me. Hey, man, whatever floats people's boats, I am a laughing guy, I guess. Anyways, a Sia coin right now. Sia coin, you have it. And you just, are looking for what you want to look for. Who was that said that? That was Michael Brown. So Michael Brown, what do you want to do with it? I'd hold a bag. I'd definitely. And what exchanges is it on? Let's take a look at that real quick. Probably just passed it. So Binance all over the world, except not Binance US. And then Kraken, which is USA, has it at 2 cents, and you have 300,000. Uh, Scott Nichols says, but boy only has a couple of days till he blames his sources for being wrong about 60K Bitcoin. What's your opinion, Mr. Nickel, on Scott Nickel, on the whole Bitcoin take? I'm assuming Butt Boy is Fat Boy Crypto, which we know who that is. But what is your take on this whole Bitcoin going to 64K and above? So see a coin to 10x by the end of the year. I mean, you can grab it at 2 cents, and again, you can get it on Kraken USD. If you're overseas, Binance is a gem, so you really can't go wrong. Let's see. Why are people sending me? Oh my god. Wow, people send me some dumb stuff. All right, you nailed it. I mean, I, I'm gonna say this. I don't really speak on him much. I know a couple of people that work for him. Um, and I respect the hell out of the people that work for him. Or with him because they're the ones that make him. YouTube made his channel. Um, let's be honest. YouTube made his channel, and with the YouTube gains, that's when you know he was able to what is it leverage trade and maximize, and now he's got a stupid huge platform, obviously the largest platform, and yeah, he's like a CNN of crypto, on YouTube. That's when I see his channel. That's what it is. I know he's like, oh, decentralize this or whatever. But realistically, he's the CNN of crypto. He, covers the news stories. He covers coins that he gets paid to cover, which is the truth, or coins he's on advisory boards for. And that's that. You can't knock the man. He did something a lot of people didn't do, and he took the initiative, went on a run, and made his brand. The pandemic helped him. People watching, innovative creativity, new to the space, people in desperate need of finding a better tomorrow. And that's that, and that's the truth. Other channels like him, you got Elio Trades, you got Crypto Jeb, you have Jeremy Crypto, you have Crypto, you have the Moon Boy Carl, again, so that's the thing. They're winning by any means necessary. We on this channel always promote you guys, tell you guys to make sure that start a YouTube channel. If you're good at anything, you have anything to say, you start it. It's free money. It's not the greatest. It's not, like, oh, you're gonna be able to live off of it if you're not putting everything into it. Like me, I just talk. I don't get much. I get like $5, $10, for crypto videos. Non-crypto videos, you get a little bit more sometimes, depending on. It's all about the views, But crypto stuff is paid very well if it's any financial topic actually is paid very, very well if you do that. Anyways, enough about that. Any other questions? And Scott says, I think it's going to be longer than that. We have to break about 53K ish from what I can tell, and I don't see it quite yet. So Scott Nickel, you and I are in the same mind frame. You've probably been watching my streams for a while, and you've seen where I say we should see that 50 to 53K, 54K max, and then come down, retest, get a good level of support, and then continue to move forward on the Bitcoin. And let's get that Bitcoin chart out real quick. Let's see. You need to, I need to, we need to see, can VTHO 10x by the end of the year? I don't know about 10x from the price it's at right now. It's going to 10 cents by the end of the year for sure, in my personal opinion. You're looking at $53,000. From there, you're gonna probably be, that means you would have to go. This is just, just saying it's not gonna happen this way, but and then come back down. I mean, you would see $45,000 Bitcoin, maybe a little bit less, no problem, and then we can see that upside, and then go up, which is why I say the bull run will probably be more than likely extended into 2022. Mainstream adoption is here, and it is different than 2017 and all the previous bull runs. The level of institutional buying, the level of assistance that's buying, anybody who was in the 2017 run, 2018 run, and all the previous runs understands one thing right now. They understand that the institutions were not buying, Tesla was not buying, these banks were not buying, the narratives were not. And that's one of the biggest things that I disagree with, most of the YouTubers on here. Oh no, it's not the same, no. If you want to call it this, we had a bull run, went to bear market, and now bull run again, if you want to call it that way. And that could be the new normal, where you're pumping up, and then you're dumping, you're pumping, you're dumping, you're pumping, you're dumping, you're pumping, until the volatility dies down. Michael Brown says, you buying into the NFT hype? No, I'm not. I have a lot of people on my team that are eating healthy because of it. I was gifted 3 NFTs, and I will be buying some. It doesn't mean I'm not going to, because it's, I've got some people that have turned, I think, 500 into like 2,000 plus. Another person, and it's just trading. I think while you're here on this early NFT craze, you're on time. I don't think you want to be towards the end where you'd be the one on the ending side holding it. That's something I don't think you would like to see. And yeah, so Scott Nickel, we agree on that. And remember, anybody here that shows, how do you call it? That shows, that they are into crypto. They need to do their research, their analysis. Make sure you guys watch videos that are educative. Don't just watch the videos that are, man, oh, everything's going to $1 billion. I'm going to be a quadrillionaire tomorrow. Like, come on, guys. Act a little bit mature, please. That's the only thing we ask of you, and not we, because most of them they don't care. They just want to see you guys, click to watch the video, hit the like button, subscribe, and that's it. And watch the whole thing. Watch the whole commercials and everything. That's where they make their money. Your real YouTubers make crypto money. Update on GRT. What's up, Mr. Rick? Yes, GRT, something we called. And it went up, and now it's slowly starting to come back up, but we had a beautiful dip all the way to 8810. No one caught it, so let's not BS. You have the 8831, but even at 8898, it's good. I think what it's doing is healthy. I would have liked to see green here and some green here. But let's see, that's a 1 hour chart. Let's see if we can get any valuable patterns out of this, and I can. If you were to zoom out a bit, it's a little scary, because some might tell you this is a head, shoulder, which means we're going down more. But if you were to look here, just here on the last 4, because this is a 4 hour chart, let's delete that line. On the 4 hour chart, you have a inverse head and shoulders that doesn't look like an inverse head and shoulders, but it really is an inverse head and shoulders. Come down for the confirmation, and you should be seeing that, 97, close to $1 GRT, within 4 or 5 days. That's just, the truth. At 889, I mean, right there, you're seeing it slowly go up. It's something that's beautiful to day trade. You can go to 2, so. Isai says, 4 hour chart, you always look for patterns. Not necessarily. You can try to eye patterns on the 1 hour. You can try to, we're top of the hour right now, 10:04. You could try to look on the 4, and you could try to look on the daily. The daily tells you a lot of pictures, and that's stuff you want to, and yes, you want to look at every time frame. When you're day trading, you want to have your 1 hour time frames and your 30-minute time frames. That is factual. So right here we are on the 30-minute time frame. So this is 30 minutes of data. You have reversal here and continuation up to the upside. Something to just keep an eye out. A lot of, and then right here you see the reversal and coming up. Potentially, this may be the breakout we were waiting for to hit that 94, 95 and continue upwards, which is, I think, where ultimately we're going to go. We're going to excel that $1 mark. If we look at Mana, we called it just a couple of days ago as well on our trading group, and it's back at 9.4, which is a beautiful entry point. And you can see right here, it went to 99 cents, and this is the 1 hour chart. This is where we're talking. We're actually, no, this is, what date is this? Here you go. This is what we're talking about. It went to like 109. Oh, and Mana at 9.5 is a phenomenal price. Currently 10.05 right now, p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You are tuning in to the Dungles Network. Again, Mr. Dungles has issued a new channel. You got Mr. Meat Feet. That is MISTER space MEATFEET. And you're going to have a new channel coming out soon dedicated to crypto news, world financial news, financial keyword, and football, American football. And that is going to be brought to you by two hosts. That's going to be introduced when they launch the first episode. And we don't know about doing lives yet, but they will be doing pre-recorded ones. So that's something you definitely want to tune in. Again, you have Mana at 9.55. You have Solana at 1.34. You have, again, beautiful things that are happening in the market. BTT under half a penny. Crypto Greg says souls continue to push up with momentum. Yeah. Realistically, you could see a $200 Solana by the end of the month. It's just realistic. It's something that could happen. And realistically, in 16 to 24 months, you could see 10x from the current price today. That's just being honest. As Future says, I'm just being honest. PolX, again, that coin that is poised to make you lots of gains, but most of you won't take the time to get in it because it's not a mainstream coin. And then you have MTV doing numbers today, going back, retesting that 130, didn't get over, but again, what did we learn today? Correction, come back down. This is higher than that. Correction, probably come back down or a little bit down and then continue upwards. We are looking for 1.5 pennies of MTV. So, Conspiracy University says, more on BTT, please. No problem. We have it right here. If you missed a little bit of the video we played, then you would see that we called this at the same price, just March 30th, 2021. Shortly after, it went to 0.0129, so it 3x'd a little bit, over 3x, I think, or just at 3x, or a little bit under, whatever, from its current price. And I think it's getting ready to do the same thing it did before and pass that previous all-time high of actually 0.138. Sand just pumped, though. I like Sand better than Mana. Yeah, there's a lot of coins. Atari. Let me see if I could pull it up real quick. Another coin. Raft Ether, Lympho tokens. Atari 6.5. We were at. Let's see. This is the 4-hour chart and go on the 1-hour chart. 2 cents, 6 cents. So Atari goes, when's this? July. All the way to $1.34. This has got to be something else. Yeah, this is something else. Cool, gonna cop some now, says Conspiracy University. George Martinez says, what's up, man? What you think about ANKR and SLP? ANKR chart looking fire. If you missed it, Mr. George Martinez, si lo perdiste, if you lost or missed it today, we just spoke about it. We said on the 1 hour chart, ANKR has a what did we say? It has a inverse head and shoulders on the 1 hour chart. So, something that you want to pay attention to. Goop, boop, meow. And we should see pretty soon going over. We need to pass 11.8. Well, first we need to pass 1080. Then we need to pass. We need to pass 1097, 1080, 1097, 11, and then eventually 1180, and then we're off to the races. Mana looks spicy too. In weekly MACD is awesome. Mana is getting ready to do numbers, and under $1, you can't go wrong with these coins. Let's go over again right here and type in MANA and go BANANAS, bananas. Again, you have circulating supply of 1.8 billion, and it looks like you have a 2.1 billion total supply. We don't have max supply info on here. I still think you have a lot of room to go. Yes, it was just over $1 actually over the last few days. I think 2-3 days ago. We called it from 89 all the way to $1.08. It went a little bit higher. Cool. So yeah. Again, thank you guys for your time. If you have any questions, type them in now. We'll be on this live for probably another 2 or 3 minutes. So, quick questions, type them in, get them in, and we will go from there. Ella ni sabe ni quiere, ella culpa al alcohol, ella lo que no quiere, ella baila, bebé. I love how everybody's like XRP, XRP, XRP. Again, everybody, what's up? Well, it looks like all of my 4 viewers are leaving. I'm just waiting till Mana hit 150 to sell. Michael Brown, you are a brave person. I'm assuming you're a dude, but you never know. So, bro, if you are a dude, or broettes if you're not a dude. $1.50. Cool. I can see it. I dig it. I would definitely day trade it. So you can, by the time you get to $1.50, you probably have close to doubled your money. Let's see. George Martinez says, have a good night, man. Against everybody, please make sure to follow the Twitter MDungles. You have ways to access the groups. There are waiting lists. We always forget to mention that. But, if you want just signals, that's available as well. And as always, we thank you guys each and every day for tuning in today. And have a blessed day. God loves you, Jesus loves you, and I love you too. You take care now.